Football is a way of writing scripts no one could predict. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's heartbreak, and every now and then, it's both at once. For Manchester United, last night will be remembered as one of those occasions, a night when the theatre of dreams turned into something very different, and when a brand new signing finally stepped into the spotlight. The build-up to this game didn't suggest much drama. A cup tie against lower league opposition, the type of fixture United are expected to handle without too much fuss. But from the early stages, something felt off. The underdogs came out fearless, chasing every ball, refusing to be intimidated by the badge or the stadium. And soon, the unthinkable began to unfold. United looked rattled. Defensive lapses, wayward passing, and an opponent who seemed to grow stronger with every passing minute. The home fans shifted nervously in their seats, sensing that this wasn't going to be the straightforward evening they had hoped for. By halftime, it was clear the script was slipping away from them. But football always offers a chance at redemption. And in the second half, when the team desperately needed a spark, it came from the newest man in red. A perfectly timed run, a calm touch inside the box, and a finish that carried the kind of composure you'd expect from a seasoned veteran. For the first time, Bryan Mbeumo announced himself to the United faithful with his debut goal. In that moment, hope flickered back to life. The roar inside the ground told the story. Belief was back. United pressed harder, wave after wave of attack, and eventually the equalizer came. Suddenly, the tie was alive again, momentum had swung, and Old Trafford braced itself for a comeback worthy of the history books. But as often happens in this sport, the final act carried a cool twist. The game stretched into extra time, and then into the lottery of penalties. One by one, players stepped forward, each kick raising the tension higher, the outcome hanging by a thread. Round after round, the shootout dragged on until the pressure became unbearable. And when it mattered most, the spotlight fell back on Mbeumo. He had already made himself a hero once on the night, but football can be merciless. His strike was clean, powerful, but it rattled the crossbar and flew out. Silence swept the stands. The dream turned to despair, and with it, Manchester United's EFL Cup campaign came crashing down, eliminated by a team no one thought could topple them. For Bryan Mbeumo, it was a night of firsts. His first goal in United colours, a moment of pride and promise, but also his first taste of the brutal weight of expectation at Old Trafford. In one evening, he felt both the ecstasy of delivering and the agony of falling short. A night that should have been remembered for his arrival will now be remembered for the upset that stunned English football.